how can we get employees to be motivated and be willing to speak up to capture any hazards, any unsafe acts or conditions? Back in 2016, we started a safety recognition program. So we thought that by having a structure and let employees know that they were progressing towards something bigger, something that would make them excited. For the safety recognition program, we have 3 grant prizes. The truck, that's the ultimate prize. So everybody is just hoping that they will be the ones that have that key that will turn the truck on. It's just an incredible, once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I think that it's something that you will never forget.
Excited about today. Thank everyone for joining us. I think it's going to be a great event. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to celebrate our various employees that worked so hard throughout 2020. And today we're going to start with one of those. So John and I had a quarterly meeting with Chevron, with our counterpart at Chevron, to discuss how things have gone in the first quarter and wrapping up the end of the year. And part of those discussions, became known to Chevron that one of our employees, David Crowder, encouraged Chevron to delay the start of the frac for a big outstanding job as a result of the budget we gave in February. So I think David even said, look, we'll rig it up, we'll do whatever you want, but I just want you to be aware of what you're asking, temperatures that are coming in, what I'm going to have to do to keep my guys safe, decrease expense and everything else. And the guy at Chevron, the ranking member there, stopped and he said, you know about this? That's exactly the kind of part we're doing. That's what we're asking you to do. That's the operational excellence, the safety that we're looking for. He goes, do we recognize them? And we said, well, no, I don't think so. And he goes, okay. So he went off to his office and he got this award here. There's a barrel of water for Chevron's big contribution. He asked John and I to give it to David. This is a 20-year guy at Chevron. This is the 3rd one he's ever given out. So please help me congratulate David Crowder on doing an excellent job. I don't know if there's a photo up here with John or not, but looks like really appreciate it. That's the kind of recognition from our customer. It was really important to Chevron. It's really important to us. So thank you very much. And I can't think of a better way to kick this off than with that recognition right there. So with that, I'll turn it over to Tommy, wherever Tommy is.
Yeah, I'm over here.
There we go. Tommy, thanks again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. Thanks, everybody. So this will be a first where we're piggybacking on to the safety event, and appreciate Carlos and the team to allow us to kick in the A Club. And because when you think about it, Employee recognition has a number of things. It's got employee recognition around safety achievements, and it's got employee recognition around, company and performance achievements. So it's all about the employees and recognizing them for these events. So it just made sense to try to partner together and put these two recognition programs together. So I want to give a real quick overview just around the program, because there has been some changes over the years. Especially you think back on 2020, we split that into two different events or two different programs. We did a mid-year recognition program, and then we did a year-end recognition program versus doing it during the quarter. All of y'all can remember 2020, so we sort of cut back on some things. But at the end of 2020, we ended up with 29 A players that were recognized through the year, and we had 9 A teams that were recognized through the year. At the beginning of this year, got the senior leadership team together to go through all of those finalists and to try to determine who sort of the best of the best was for an A player award, which we're now calling at the year end is going to be a game changer. So we had 3 employees that are going to be recognized for the year end Game Changer Awards, and then we've got 2 A Team Game Changer Awards that we're going to recognize. So I'm going to start first because we've got one of the HR teams that's going to be recognized as far as an A team, and then I'll ask each one of the leaders to step up, say a few words about their employee that was recognized for this year-end award as well. So let me call on the HR field support team, which is Desiree, Lindsay. Y'all come on up here. Maggie, where are you? These are 3 people. This is the award. So thank you very much with that. And so I have to say a couple of things. So you have to forgive me a little bit. None of us want to relive 2020, but this is a recognition of things that occurred in 2020. And so you think back about all the things that happened that year. We went through significant downsizing. Approximately 50% of the organization or the workforce was let go. Even the HR team had a 50% reduction. So when you think about field HR people and the corporate as well, but this group had to stay focused on their job, take responsibility and accountability for their work, and try to get out of their heads, not worried about their own job, their own career, their own family situations during the pandemic, and make sure that you're still being held accountable to support the business in the right way. That's hard to do because you're dealing every day with that type of conflict and sort of depressing type of events, and you get to stay focused on that takes a lot. So I wanted to call that out, but then to also just make a comment about just some statistics that we had during that year. And I know everybody that's in here can relate to this in some way because we all experienced it. This group did over 1,400 severance packets to put together, review it, get ready with the managers, deliver those tough messages. There was over 2,000 complete layoffs. Still had to manage furloughs. We almost had 500 different type of furloughs that were coming through and bringing people on and bringing off, trying to manage that. We had pay changes that occurred during the year, reporting relationship changes, title changes, all those things. Those were over 2,000 of just those transactions that had to occur in a timely manner to make sure that people were reporting in the right place. They're still getting their paycheck like they need to be getting at the right amount, all those types of things. And then on the tail end, as you're letting people go and having to make these tough decisions, you're getting all these unemployment claims coming in. So you got to relive it again. And what you have to do on those is just make sure that you respond to it from a state standpoint, because if we don't respond, even though it's legitimate, the ex-employee needs to receive their benefits, we need to respond so that we don't get hit with any tax implications going forward. So they had to keep up with all those things. And then just, like I said earlier, deal with what you have in your own personal lives going on, making sure that you've got a seat at the, once the musical chair or the music stops, you have a chair at the end of that. So I really can't say enough to thank you for everything that you guys did and for all your support of the business in 2020 and also what you're doing now. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for Rockwater, I don't know if you guys know much about what Rockwater does in terms of chemistries, but we provide chemistries that go in the water that Select provides to fracs. And our award today goes to an individual that creates a lot of these products. She's been with the company for 16 years. She works with a great team, has the best team, but they're great because of her. She demonstrates her work ethic every morning. She's the first one at the office. A lot of times she's the last one to leave. I can honestly say that, our customers value our products because of the work that she puts into the products. She doesn't let anything go out unless it has her stamp of approval. And I can tell you she is a perfectionist. I've got all the respect in the world for her, and I want to thank Fatih Malakamati.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Cole, let's go.
Okay, I've got an 18 award for a group out of our water transfer business unit. We bought a business about three and a half years ago here at Select, a company called Resource Water Transfer, and they had operations in West Texas and operations in East Texas, North Louisiana. This group came into Select, integrated very, very nicely. Been team players along the way, continue to be, just a really outstanding team. 2020 obviously is an extremely difficult year from a activity stance and everything there. But this group operates as a family atmosphere. They care about each other. They keep each other safe. Great relationship with the customers. And I've got an award for our Carthage, Texas Water Transfer team. Justin Davis, Jason Pearson, and their whole staff. They're not here today. Kelly Moore is here. Kelly was a principal at Resource Water Transfer. He continues to work with that team today on a daily basis. Kelly works for me in the business unit. But great partner, and I want to give you this award. Appreciate it.
So the next Game Changer Award, unfortunately this recipient couldn't be here. She just had a baby a couple of weeks ago. Something about not being able to travel. This goes to Jessica Bennett in the Northeast. So Jessica's been with Select for 10 years. She worked for a company that we acquired prior to that she was involved with for a number of years. Jessica does an absolutely outstanding job for us. In addition to being one of our top salesmen, or salespeople, and one of the top salespeople and the top salesperson in the Northeast, she's just a natural leader. Everyone from HR to operations to sales looks up to Jessica. They seek her counsel. And in this past year, we've had a number of people that decided to leave Select or leave the industry. And it left a void. And Jessica filled it. She took on, she added customers, she added accounts. She rallied operations to make sure that Select's customer service was unwavering. And she just did an absolutely phenomenal job. So Jessica, we'll send this up to you. Congratulations, and thank you for all that you do for Select and for making us successful. A-Player Game Changer Award is also to a salesman. This one's to Stephen Smitherman in our East Texas, North Louisiana region. So Stephen's been a one-man band out there in the Haynesville, taking care of customers, very hands-on, making sure that not only we're winning the business, we're servicing, but following up and just doing an outstanding job, and is always among our top salesmen. But that's not why Stephen is a game changer. So Stephen was at his daughter's baseball game.
Horseback riding.
Horseback riding. And one of his friends sitting there was lamenting about the challenges they were having managing water. I think Stephen looked up and said, "You know that's what we do, right?" And sure enough, it ended up becoming one of our top customers and our largest industrial customer, just by Stephen having his ears open. He didn't just offer our services and serve up selects best and brightest, but he was hands-on managing it. It alone was a full-time job. And so when I think about the work that he did in being creative and a solution-oriented guy and servicing that, in addition to everything that he does for us in East Texas, North Louisiana, there's just no one that I think would be more deserving of a Game Changer Award than Steve. So.
Carlos? Yep, we're done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you and congratulations to all the recipients of the awards.
All right, guys, so
Now we get ready to kick it off with the safety recognition program. I want to give you just a reminder of what this is. We created this program about 5 years ago. And what we had in mind is how do we motivate employees to do what's right, okay? All the time when no one's looking. How do we know which employees are out there and doing everything by the book, preventing incidents, keeping everybody safe? And that's how this program was created. We believe that positive recognition is a fundamental aspect of a world-class safety culture. So we try to incentivize employees by doing the right thing. To date, we've given out about 4,000 medallions, 5 trucks with this one, hundreds of thousands of dollars in prizes. And all this is just an investment, a commitment from Select to employees. So we're going to do this once again. Good luck to all the recipients. I just hope that this year, it's not a disappointment, because last year was not good, but hopefully we can make it up this time. And Zach, are you ready to take the event?
Yeah, give away a
We'll
truck.
do it. All right, thank you.
So I do want to recognize a few people here today. We have John Smith, our CEO, Michael Skarkey, our COO. We have Cody Ortowski, who was a founder of this program and a founder of Select. We've also got some support from our vendors here, and we want to thank them for what they do. So we've got Dale Gogart from iScout. iScout has given us sets of AirPods here to give to some of the recipients. We have John Steele and Jay Spence from InSafe, and they've donated these 2 TVs, which will actually go to some of the winners. And then we have Glenn Polk from Glenn Polk Ford, who's got this great Ford F-150 STX that they helped us out for to be part of this event. So, guys, let's give a round of applause for our vendors. So next thing I want to talk about, I want to do this with a heavy heart, but for the first time ever, we have a safety award recipient who's not here today, and it wasn't an at-work accident. But I'd like to take a moment of silence for Theo Ely, who passed away on December the 13th, who would have been in this drawing today. So if everybody just bow your heads for a few moments. Thank you, everyone. All right, let's get started. So I'll explain the rules here, and I'll let the safety guys kind of coach me as I get it wrong, because we switch things up just a little bit every year. We have 13 finalists here. We're going to call them up by name. They're going to pick one of these 13 bags. In those 13 bags, there are 7 gold cards and 6 black cards, correct? With the 6 black, if you get one of the 6 black cards, we're sorry, but we have a $100 gift card for you and a pair of custom-made boots from Finolio Boot Company that they'll be at the office to take your fitting and order here after we get done with this event. If you do get the gold cards, we'll move on to the next round. So the next round has 5 bags, or seven bags. In those 7 bags are 5 gold cards and 2 black cards. 2 winners will get if you get the black card, your consolation gift is a brand new pair of AirPod Pros donated by iScout. And that's when things get exciting. So once you get down to the 5 gold cards, we'll have you come pick a key off the table here. So there is one big rule to this. If you get to the round of where you have the key, if you press the button and the truck honks when you get your key, you are out of the running and we will have to figure out some way to get away. So we have no idea what, so do not press the buttons on the keys, please.
By the way, I already moved those keys 3 times, guys, for those of you that were here early.
Yeah, that's our nightmare. Please don't put us through that. So once you have the 5 keys, we'll have each person come up. There's a small key on each of the 5 keys. And we'll have you try these boxes. In the first box, if you get this box and your key opens, I'm sorry you don't get the truck, but you do get $5,000. That's in the first box. So then we move on to the second box. We'll have 4 people left at that point in time. We'll try our keys again. If you open this box, I'm sorry you don't get the truck, but you get $7,000.
$7,500.
$7,500 in the second black box. And that's when it gets real interesting. So we'll have 3 finalists, and we're going to move over to the truck, and we'll go one at a time. And we'll start trying to start that truck, and whoever turns the key and it fires it up, we'll drive it home and back to whatever location they came to join us from. So lots of excitement, lots of rounds. If you don't win the truck, we've got 2 TVs that have been donated by InSafe. So thanks again to InSafe. But if you don't win the truck, you will go home with a new 55-inch LG. So
One last thing, Zach. All of those of you that are first aid CPR trained, please move to that area. We might need your services. It really can come in handy. So.
And I did forget to mention that every single finalist gets a pair of custom-made boots from Finolio Boot Company that we'll be doing at the office. So that goes with all rounds as well. So all right, here we go. Let's introduce the finalists. I'll have to cheat off my notes for this, but first we have Tim Bracken from our well testing group. They call Tim Chico. He's a great trainer, and all the supervisors tell me that Tim's a guy you put out the job and you can sleep easy at night. So we thank you for what you do, and draw a bag, but don't pee.
And look at it.
Yeah, just start a line right here. Next up we have Zebulon Fox. Zebulon has been with us for 4 years. Zebulon's out of our Williamsport water transfer branch. I hear you like Jeeps and decent trucks.
I do.
All right, and he's a mechanic that has pushed through a whole lot. I guess mechanic on the side or mechanic for us?
Jeep life, you know.
Jeep life. I got one too. It's always broken down. Okay, yeah, we'll talk after. So Zebulon, grab a bag. Next up, we got Casey Griffin. So Casey has been with us for 18 years. Casey, I hear you also like Jeeps.
Oh yeah.
You're closer to me than Zebulon is.
We'll work something out. Yeah, we'll work something out.
So, guys, Casey's been with us for 18 years. I've definitely seen him around. They call him, I think we can say this, the old bearded one.
It's the bearded wonder.
The bearded wonder, not the old, the bearded wonder. All right, Casey, you can Oh, sorry, these right here in a bag from here, right?
That's correct.
Good luck.
All right, next up, this is from the Chemicals Division. And he's an AIM service tech, Shannon Hampton. Shannon, how long you been with us?
11 years.
11 years. So another long-term guy. I heard you've been instrumental in developing the SOPs for DOT compliance in our Midland manufacturing facility. Also heard you placed second at the Pecos Gun Club open site
That was a
shoot-off.
long time ago. Yeah.
That was a long time, but that wasn't really the most important piece of information I have on you. I heard you're just a huge Star Wars nerd. There we go. Wish you luck, buddy. Grab you a bag.
Congratulations.
Good luck, man.
All right, the next is I've got Chris Lauter from our RNT division up in Williston, North Dakota. What they say about Chris is Chris works for RNT, but he's a CDL, so he crosses over into the different operations that we do up there in the great, great north. And Chris is always willing to help no matter what they say. But they did tell me that you should never shave your beard off again. So good luck to you, buddy.
Congratulations.
All right, the next guy is one I know well, Gustavo Medina. Guys, Gus has been with us for 8 years. He works with Water Transfer out of Midland. Him and I have been in many, many meetings together, and he's always super nice to me and has a smile on his face, and everybody enjoys being around him. So to talk about how important safety is in a lifestyle, this is Gus's third time to be, second? Sorry, this is Gus's second time to be in, and Luis's third over here. So the fact that these guys keep getting all 5 levels year after year, that's just amazing, and that's not I practice safety when somebody tells me to. That means it's a lifestyle. So thank you, Gus, and good luck to you, buddy. Next is Tyler Morgan. Tyler's been with us 7 years. He's from our Cambridge, Ohio Water Transfer branch, and for all of us that are gamers too, what game do you like to play?
Call of Duty.
He is a Call of Duty gamer, and we wish you the best of luck, man. All right, next up we got Luis Olivas. I worked with Luis for at least, it seems like he's been here 4 years, but it seems like longer because I feel like I've known you forever. One thing I wanted to talk about is, so during this freeze, and we had David Crowder up here earlier in kind of a situation that happened in this once in a million years freeze we had, but Luis was running 3 fracks simultaneously, 20 plus miles of hose. He ran it safely and efficiently, and I know the North Dakota guys are probably sitting back saying, well, that's nothing. But guys, Luis is from El Paso and was able to pull that off. So Luis, good luck, and grab a bag. So next I have up Talera Reese. So Talera is, she works in our Lone Star disposal well, and what I want to say about the Lone Star is, I believe it was April the 13th, April the 12th, they went in their 9th year without a recordable incident. So they've gone 9 straight years without a single recordable. And that's one of our absolute busiest disposal wells in the entire country, and they operate in the most regulated environment that we operate in as a company. So that is just an amazing statistic, and good luck to you, and you guys have earned your representation for sure. Next up is Romero Rocha. So I see Romero a lot when I get down south, and he's been with us over 10 years out of the Big Wells yard. And so what I wanted to say about Romero is he started out as a driver. He's worked his all the way up to one of our best supervisors. He's the go-to man for anything in the yard at Big Wells, and that's pretty well known across the area. But also he told me, and this is something that absolutely would not be true for my son, but his son's going to...
He's still got one more year of his senior year, and then he'll be going to college, so that'll be his truck.
All right, so well, you're way nicer than I am. So Noah, I hope you're watching. Not a chance. Good luck to you. So we have... Jan Michael Oakler. Jan's been with us for 11 years. He's out of Williamsport, our water transfer group. And Derek said it was pretty simple with him. He says he loves his daughter, guns, and work. And he said he really loves guns. And he also, what he works safe for is guns. Oh, you are? Well, we need to talk. I'd love to see you, buddy. Good luck, Jan. So this next one I didn't have to have any help writing notes down on. So I'd like to bring up here Tim Tidwell out of Guys, Tim's easy for me because he's a fellow Razorback. Go Hogs. Woo Pig Suey. So, what I want to say about Tim and I crossed paths or even golf cart paths in the Fayetteville Shale back in Searcy, Arkansas many, many years ago. I'm sure Tim probably been in the oil field before that, but he's been with the Select family of companies for 11 years now. And I just, I hate to say I don't have favorites. I'm not going to say it. But go on. And last up, we have, last but not least by any means, we have Ronald Smith. So Ronald, what they say about you is you're a constant leader in safety observations, and if they need a guy they can call on any time of day, any time of night, that they know that's dependable, that's going to be there, they're going to call on you.
Yes,
so
sir.
We thank you for what you do for us, and best of luck to you in this drawing.
Appreciate it.
All right, so let's, do we want to put them across?
I wanted to have them in
Dustin, how you want us to, we're good with this? All right, guys, so here's how it works.
Before we do that, I was going to see if we could get John and Jody over here. Just want to take a minute and make sure that we get a chance to personally thank all of these people for their contribution to safety before we get into the party favors, and it might be a little while. So
There's 7 gold cards and 6 black cards. I guess everybody, if y'all all help me count to 3, then we'll get it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. If you got a gold card, hold it up in the air. everybody else, Brandon will get, he's got some cards for you, and we'll go get our boots. There you go, you were hiding from us. You want to be all right, so the next step is we're going to have you guys come. I know that was kind of. All right, we're going to move to the next stop. We're going to have you guys, we'll go ladies first, and then we'll just let you guys come one at a time. So grab a bag, don't look. You can put that bag, just put it over there. All right.
Same drill. One.
Yes, here we go. 1, 3. If you had the black card, we have a pair of AirPods. My Scout.
Gus.
All right, guys, now it gets interesting. Okay, so I'll have you guys come up one at a time. We'll go from Luis down the line. Grab your key. Don't hit the button. All right, go ahead. Grab you one. Just come on down the line. All right, here we go.
If I were you, I'd grab the small key. Don't risk it.
Okay, one at a time. We'll have you guys come up and try your small key on the lock here. This first one is boxed for $5,000. So. Still in it.
Remind me to
Oh,
get
wait.
bigger locks.
You know
Nick.
what? You did open.
I did?
Yeah. So if it goes like this is going to go really quick. All right, I am checking for everybody that that's locked. All right, next up. On to the truck. All right. Luis. Luis Olivas, winner of All right. So before we move on to the truck, there's something I want to talk about for just a second. If you look around, everybody's got on these lanyards. We've had a safety kind of initiative that's been in place for the last 3 years that was called It Starts With Me. And I think we all got had thought about how safety began, and it starts with everything we do. Well, we rolled out a new safety program and slogan, and it starts about this is what I work safe. So if you look around, it doesn't matter if you're in the field or if you're in an office or wherever you're at with Select. We have this is why I work safe. I have a picture of my beautiful wife, my stepdaughter, and my son Noah Crawford, and they are why I work safe. On the back side, I have one of my co-workers' business cards to remind me that I don't just do this for me and my family. I do it for my friends here at Select. So you guys will see these around. It's our new program, and appreciate your support in it. And I hope we all think every day about why we work safe. So, guys, without making you sweat it any longer, go first. So we're going to count. Stick the key in the ignition. I think you'll probably have to put your foot on the. You'll have to jump in and let's see.
Parking brakes on.
Here we go. 1, 2.
He's not going in.
We think that's enough. Good try.
Don't fit
All right.
Open the door.
Open the door. Here.
Jump in.
Jump all the way in.
Somebody's phone is in this truck.
Let's go, Zeb. Oh. Guys, and the winner of the 2020-2021 Now Truck Drawing is Zebulon Fox and William Ford.